11 पे 12 पे. Now we're back after a technical glitch onto the tee box at hole number 12. He's lining up his shot. He is struck. And yes, he's on to, the ball fell on the green but has spun back. It's not discernible where it is. On to the tee box at hole number 17. Asif, our pro from Lahore Gymkhana, has teed off. Has hit his tee shot. I don't think it's on the green. Okay, now I think this is either Mehran Parvez or Zohaib Asif. About to hit his tee shot. He has seen the distance from the rangefinders. I think rangefinders are, as per local rule, permitted for this tournament. This is Zohaib. Zohaib Asif. Now Zohaib is hitting his tee shot on this par 3 at hole number 17. He has hit his tee shot. And now he's curiously gazing at his ball. It has come onto the green, trickled onto the green from the fringe. And he will be having about a 20-foot left to right putt for birdie. Now Mehran Parvez is hitting his tee shot. Mehran Parvez comes from Karachi Gymkhana, KGC, Karachi Golf Club. Mehran about to hit his tee shot. Live from tee number 17 at Lahore Gymkhana Golf Club. He has hit his tee shot. He has not. Has he made it to the green? I'm not sure. I think he has pushed it. No, he's just taking a. I think out of this flight, only one person has hit the green. Now, hole number. Now we're live back at hole number 1, green. 1 पे हाँ. आप उसके आ जाएं 12 पे. वो ग्रीन पे कहाँ है ग्रीन ये. Where at player is chipping for his second shot. He has hit a decent chip which is casually rolling towards the pin, and I think that's a very decent chip, and he has a 2.5-foot putt for par. This is Ansar Mahmood, hailing from Multan Golf Club. Ansar Mahmood is also a very seasoned campaigner. He has been playing for the last many years and is known. Now we're back to the green at hole number 1, and that was a very carefully struck putt, and it has. Now we're back to the green at hole number 17. Asif Ali Pro is hitting his recovery shot from the front bunker. No, from the yes, from the side bunker, from the. Oh, and he was lucky. He was terribly lucky. He had stopped the ball and it was going into the other bunker, but fortunately for him, it struck the flag and has stayed onto the green. So this gives him a remote possibility of sinking the par putt. Otherwise, he could have been in much bigger trouble if the ball had not struck the golf stick, the flag stick. Sorry. Now Mehran hitting his second. Mehran Parvez hitting his second shot from the front bunker, and that seems to be a good putt, but good effort. But it has trickled beyond the hole for maybe a 5 to 6 foot par putt. The bunker efforts by this flight have not been up to the mark. We did not see the expected level of proficiency in the execution of these shots, where the ball will flop out of the bunkers and softly land onto the greens. Be that as it may, they still have par putts, and let's hope they can sink them in. Now we're back to the tee shot from hole number 12 has safely landed onto the green, and he has a 5 foot putt for birdie. This is a very makeable putt from right to left.
11 one live है.
We're back to after a long time we are back to tee number 2. This is a short par 4. The player was about to execute his tee shot, but he has just withdrawn. Perhaps he was not getting the right mental signals. I think now he's all lined up to hit his shot. He's hitting with an open stance, perhaps going for a fade, and he is not happy because he has double crossed, and most likely this ball has gone left of the 2 bunkers. And this is, I think, Minaj. Yes, this is Minaj. मिनाज का नाम क्या है? मिनाज का क्या नाम है? हाँ, मिनाज बड़ाइच फ्रॉम रावलपिंडी जी है, बिल्कुल. This is not Minaj. Okay, ji, my apologies. The tee shot has been pushed to the right, where he will find it hard to save par, most likely. Chalo ji, back on to hole number green at hole number 12, where the player is now lining up for his putt. Zahir Shah is putting for birdie. His putt is, that's a decent effort. He has a 1.5 foot for par. Okay. Now Wakarul Hassan has to attempt his birdie putt. I think this is not Wakarul Hassan. ये पिछली flight. अच्छा, Wakarul Hassan is putting. Akbar Mehroz. Okay, so now at this weight moment, Akbar Mehroz, Shawan Parvez, Muhammad Munir, Asif Ali Jr., Arif and Arif Ali are all flocked up at the top of the leaderboard at 3 under par, followed by Ansar Mahmood at 2 under, Muhammad Amir, Shehzad Ali, Muhammad Saqib, Danish as well at 2 under par. They are followed by a galaxy of chasing pros who are trying to find glory in this fantastic yearly golf event at Lahore Gymkhana Club, the J.A Zaman Open Championship. Now this, now putting for birdie, most likely, and he has successfully drained this putt. He added a very good tee shot. नहीं, वो और था. अच्छा, Rahil Shah has sunk his par putt, and now it's Ansar Mahmood wrapping up this hole with a respectable par. Hopefully, he is sitting at 2 under, only one stroke behind the leaders. And he has sunk it in for par. Now Wakarul Hassan completing his par, and he has done that. And now the flight behind, this flight will now resume this hole, since it is a call hole as already mentioned. This flight consists of Akbar Mehroz, who is right now one of the co-leaders. And he is joined by Imran Ali Khan and Ghazanfar Mahmood. Akbar Mehroz is chipping from the fringe. He has about a 25-foot distance to manage. He has hit in a very nice soft pitch, and which barely, just nearly missed. So he shall now be having a 3 to 4 foot putt for par. Okay, so now as all the players have, हाँ नहीं नहीं 11 की टी यार उसको क्या इधर करे ना.
11 को frame अपना.
Now all the players have, since this is a call hole, now they will be hitting their tee shots from tee box at hole number 12. कौन कौन? Ahmed Saeed. This is Jafar Hussain probably. Jafar Hussain has hit his tee shot. Jafar Hussain is also a local pro of Gymkhana Golf Club. He is recovering from an accident injury to his arm, and we wish him the very best. He's a fighter and a man of gritty character, and bounces back. He is joined in this flight with Ahmed Saeed and Muhammad Azam. Ahmed Saeed is from KGC and Azam is from QGC. That seems to be a very nice shot, and but unfortunately, I think he was one club too short. It has dropped into the front bunker, and he will have an ominous task of making up and down. Now on to the third player, probably Ahmed Saeed. Well, the hole is hit the shot, curiously watching the ball, and it has not travelled far enough to reach the green. It is short in the bunkers. So out of this flight, none of the players have managed to make it onto the green.
15 live है 15
Now we are on to the tee box at hole number 15, par 5. Mohammad Safdar is lining up his tee shot. He has placed the ball on the left side of the tee box, hence leading to the presumption that he will be hitting a draw shot which will swing from right to left. He is looking at it curiously. Let's hope it has come back into the fairway. Now Ashik Hussain is lining up his tee shot. Ashik कहाँ है? Ashik Hussain is from Multan, is a professional from Multan. And he too is perhaps going for a tight draw into the middle of the fairway. He seems to be pretty happy with his drive as he has raced on to collect his tee and he knows that the ball is in the fairway. The confidence and the execution of a shot can be gauged from the immediate responsive body actions of a golfer. If he hits a bad shot, he will immediately will show through his body language. Now we are on to hole number tee box at hole number 2. I am not sure who the gentleman is. I think he has hit a nice high ball above the trees and slowly trudging into the fairway. पे कोई है? अच्छा है.
17 live
On to hole number 17 and he has sunk it the putt beautifully. Who is this? I think this was a birdie putt and he has executed the putt very well. Sayyid Raza Ali Rizvi, I have been informed, is now putting. He has now successfully parred the hole. Ghulam Qadir. Ghulam Qadir is joined by Latif Rafiq and Dilshad Ali. Right now, Latif is gauging up his putt. He's the local pro and driving range pro rather. He's a great friend of ours. He's been helping our improve our swings without any success for the last many years. Now putting for birdie. And the putt just slipped out. Very unfortunate. He seems a bit disappointed, but I'm happy. But he's must be happy that he's going out with a par. Okay. Back to hole number 12, green. The players who had not managed to hit the greens have now come around the pin after their second shots and now are gauging up their putts for par. This is okay. Jafal is lining up his putt. 11 पे आ जाओ नहीं अभी नहीं वो करना अभी इस पे so the golfers on the green at tee number 12 are in the process of clearing their mess. They're trying to. Oh, he has very successfully managed to make a par. And this is Ahmed Saeed. I think this is his par putt. He has put in a decent effort to come onto the green, to come on to such close proximity with the hole by 2 shots. So let's see if he can par this hole. He has done that successfully. And now we move on to the tee box at hole number 12. ये यार बेटा 11 का कहाँ गया खड़े हैं वो अब आएगा आ गया हाँ ये okay, now it is on to the tee box at hole number 12. Dilshad Ali is about to hit his tee shot from KGC. Dilshad is from KGC and he is now hitting his tee shot at hole number 12. पानी बढ़ाई मेरा बोल के गला बह गया नहीं मैं गला नहीं सही he has a very smooth and languid swing and he is looking at the ball and he has hit a beautiful shot right to the on the right side of the pin about 20-foot putt for birdie. Now Latif, our good old buddy from the driving range, is now about to hit his tee shot. ब्लैक कॉफी चीनी नहीं पानी ठीक है आते तो वेरी गुड Latif about to hit his tee shot. ठीक है ठीक He's lining up his shot for a hole in one with a very nice finish. He's looking at the ball. He has hit a good shot which is on the left side of the pin and he has got a beautiful possibility of a birdie. He will be putting for about a 18 to 17 foot putt for birdie from the left side of the green. Now it's Ghulam Qadir's turn to hit the tee shot. He is the final player of this flight. He's a very hard-working professional golfer and he puts in a lot of effort. Let's see how he fares on this hole. He seems to be happy with his shot. It's slightly short in the fringe, but I'm sure it's in the fringe, so he will have a chance to chip for an up and down. 11 live पे आ जाए यहाँ. अब उसको को उधर आ जाए ग्रीन पे 11 ग्रीन की ग्रीन उसको
11 मूव कर लेना अपना कैमरा मूव कर लेना
Now we are on to the green. It's hole number 17.
17 लाइव
That was not a very impressive effort by this learned professional golfer. I think maybe he did not have a good lie in the bunker because he has hit a chunky shot which was not only short but also pushed to the right. Let's hope he can scramble from this testing distance. And now we are into hole number 11, and our good great friend Mr. Adil Jangir is on the green at hole number 11. He has, I think, missed his putt. Whether it was for a birdie or an eagle, I'm not sure. But considering that he's such a long driver of the ball, I hope that he was putting for an eagle. He is a very good friend of ours, and I sincerely wish and hope that he does perform very well this year. Hole number 11. Adil Jangir is joined by Umar Farooq from Garrison and Zulfikar Ali from DHA. They are all onto the green, engaging up their putts. They are deliberating with a lot of intent. As a result whereof, their putts are taking time on the green at hole number 11. This is either Umar Farooq or Zulfikar Ali lining up their putts, and he has drained the putt very successfully. And now Adil Jangir has done a fantastic job in the recent weeks of shedding out lots of unnecessary weight of his body, and he looks to be in fine shape and looking very handsome. He has drained his putt. Let's hope this was for a birdie, but that will be confirmed from the Gem Golfers app, which is also available along with this live telecast on the side of the screen where you can see the leaders. Now we go on to hole number 12. क्या नहीं आ रहा? Hole number 12. He has missed the birdie putt by a few inches, which means it was a very good putt. Now Ghulam Qadir lining up his birdie putt from the fringe of the green. It is a left to right putt, but there is not a lot of break in it. And if executed properly, this can very well sink in. This is slowly going towards the green. I think it's a very decent effort. Very decent effort. Great putt. He should safely finish with it's a tap in for par. Job well done. Now Latif is gauging his for his birdie putt. This putt too will come from the. This in fact could be a double breaker with a slight break initially from the left side and then straightening. Rafiq is our Latif, sorry, is our good friend, and we would like we would like to see him sink this one. He's कम हो रहा है तो बंदे चाहिए कुर्सी. Now Latif putting for birdie. No, he's missed it. He left it short. He did not putt it with the requisite confidence onto the expected line. Be that as it may, he is gets away with the par and moves on. Now we are back to hole number one. नहीं hole number
11 चेंज करो 11 चेंज करो
ठीक है 11 सही है 11 पे.
11
Now we are back on to hole tee box at hole number 12.
एक मिनट ये
And Umar Farooq, Zulfikar Ali, and Adil Jahangir are in this flight. And let's hope that Adil Jahangir can get a hole in one on this hole, and then he'll be hosting a grand party in honor of winning a Julian Hawal. Right now, it's not his turn. I think it is. This is Umar Farooq from Lahore Garrison. He has hit the shot, and I think he's safely onto the green. In fact, it's a very good shot, and it's traveling, and it is a 10 to 12 feet putt for birdie.
लाइव 11 लाइव है
Now Adil
चेंज कर ले फटाफट
Adil is a long hitter. He's probably hitting an 8 iron for this shot, number 12. कर ही नहीं रहा. I think this has fell short and not reached the green. No, it has reached the green, but it's a long putt from the fringe. So all three in this flight are safely onto the green. And now I think for now we'll stay on this hole. 15
11 हाँ साइड चेंज कर लो
Okay, now back to ये hole number 1 है.
होल 1
On to the green at hole number 1. A very nice recovery shot. I think he was not on. This gentleman has come onto the green in 3 strokes, but it is a fantastic chip for his third shot, and he's on the verge of completing the hole in 4 strokes with a good par. Hello. Birdie करो birdie. The flight at hole number 1 right now, I think, consists of Shahid Hanif, a local Gymkhana golf pro. He's also a master of sale and purchase of used golf clubs. He has a very famous alias given to him by the Karachi golfers, but I would not like to disclose it live on TV. Shahid Hanif has a very peculiar and intriguing backswing, where he tries to look at the club head on the backswing, and then he hits the ball on impact. It is a wonderful treat to watch. Oh, it was a right to left putt. He has missed it. Now I think let's go back to green at hole number 12. I have been informed that Adil Jahangir is playing 2 over right now, and I have forcefully asked him to birdie this hole. So let's see if he can convert it or not. He's joined by Zulfikar Ali from DHA and uh, Umar Farooq. Okay, so Adil Jagir is now about to putt. क्या कर रहे हो यार बाला पे क्यों नहीं जा रहे इस पे live on 12 Adil about to make his birdie putt. It should be a right to left putt. And he has successfully drained it in. So he has complied with my request and my forceful request to drain the birdie putt. And now I'm congratulating him. Thank you, well done. So he's now back to 1 over par, not far away from the leaders, only 4 strokes behind the leaders. And let's wish him the best of luck. Now moving on, Umar Farooq and Zulfikar Ali still have to finish their holes. This hole, number 12. I think this is Umar Farooq putting for birdie also. So he had a smaller birdie putt than Adil. And he has also successfully drained the birdie putt. Well done, Umar Farooq. Great putting. Let's go on to hole number 17. The flight of Kamran Khan or Faisal Sadiq and M. Waqas. Number 2. We're now live onto hole number 2. Players hitting their tee shots. It's a nice swing. Now Shahid Hanif is about to hit his tee shot. So I would like the viewers to carefully watch him swinging his head to the right in his backswing and trying to look at the club head, which is very confusing, but that's what suits him. So in golf, anything that suits you is acceptable. Let's see what he does. There it is. And he has hit a pretty decent straight tee shot, I think. Mohammad Afzal from Okada is now hitting his tee shot. Let's move on to hole number 12T. This flight consists of Mohammad Sajjad from Arif Ali PTV and Amir Khan, who are now hitting their tee shots. I sympathize for this golfer who's hitting without a golf cap in this hot weather. And apparently he has not made it to the green. If he has, we can't see the ball. 11 live? Moving on to hole number 15, tee box. This is the flight of Ansar Mahmood. बस 17 पे हो गई.
17 लाइव है. हाँ फिर फ्री हो.
Now we are on to the green at 17 where we can see Shahid Javed Khan, Muhammad Alam, and I think two of the players have hit beautiful tee shots on this green, very close to the hole, birdie balls. And the only player left behind and left far away from the pin is our good friend Shahid Javed. Shahid Javed. Shahid Javed is stuck up in the fringe and will be trying to sink a 35-footer for birdie. He is a very gritty golfer and a resilient golfer. He has the temperament that is required of a professional golfer to play effective and productive golf. He shall be putting, attempting his birdie putt now. The putt will come slightly from the right. Let's see how he fares with it. Seems to be a pretty decent effort. And it's a gimme. So he will tap this in for a respectable par, considering how far away he was from the pin. We're live on 17 and Zainur Rahman and Muhammad Alam still are very close to the pin. I think Muhammad Alam has a more or less a given birdie putt. But there are no givens in golf. I agree with Ayan, who is standing by my side. So now, आवाज कम है. Now there is Zainur Rahman attempting his birdie. And he has pulled it rather to the left. Unfortunate.
Lodi Saab, how is it going?
It is going magnificently well. The players are all trying to attack and trying to get the best results. We just saw Adil Jangir birdie at the hole number 12. I think this was our first birdie, or maybe the second. Now it's Muhammad Alam's turn on hole number 17. I think he will sink this in.
Yeah, it was a very good
putt.
shot.
Yes.
And bold putt straight into the hole.
No nonsense putt. Right into the middle. Now let's go on to hole number 16 after a long time. This is another menacing par 5.
Actually, it's one of the easier par 5s because the water hazard
The water hazard is the
makes
true
it really
test.
tricky because it's very reachable, this par
It's
5.
reachable for the professional golfers. And this is Safdar Masi now. This putt should be more or less straight. And he has hit a pretty decent putt. But yes, just expected. It did not turn anywhere.
Actually,
And
when you stand on top of the slope,
it
appears as if it turns from the right, but actually it does not.
does not. Bilkul. Absolutely.
So naturally, most misses are towards the right, and I've been guilty of that on many occasions.
Likewise. This is somewhat easier position. I think on the last day, it will be a treacherous pin position close to the water hazard.
I remember last year the pin position was right at the front of the green, and Ahmed was on the back
Ahmed
edge
sunk
and sunk a 60-footer putt.
Impossible putt. This is now Ashiq Hussain trying to attempt I think a birdie or an eagle. I don't know.
That is a good
Ashik
putt.
has sunk in his birdie putt. That's very well done. Let's have a look at the leaderboard where we are right
We are back on hole number 12, the green, where the player is putting for par, and he's missed it.
Okay, so now let's have a look at the leaderboard. For now, after 12 holes, Akbar Mehroz is leading with a superlative score of 5 under par. He is followed by Arif Ali, Asif Ali Jr., Asif Ali Jr. at 4 under par, and followed by Muhammad Amer, Muhammad Munir at 3 under par, and Talib Hussain.
This is Shabazz.
Muhammad Minaj Vadaich has also reached a score of 3 under par. So all these professional golfers are chasing the pack, are the chasing pack rather, at 3 under par, and they are chasing Akbar Mehroz and Asif Ali Jr. leading at 5 under, followed by Arif Ali and Muhammad Arif Ali at 4 under. That's the update for now from the leaderboard. Now let's get back to the golf. We are at
This is hole number 2.
hole number 2.
The tee shot at hole number 2. It's a very difficult tee shot. You have a very narrow gap. Trees.
Visually narrow, I think, because of the trees.
It's a daunting tee shot from the back
Daunting.
tees.
Indeed, no doubt.
That's a good swing.
Nice swing, nice
And
finish.
I think the ball is in the fairway. He's going to be happy with that.
I think it has gone slightly left as pointed out by the caddy standing on the right.
I only wish we had TrackMan.
Oh,
One day.
let's hope for the best.
One day, inshallah, we will.
जूम क्यों की हुई है?
फ्रेम किया हुआ
So this is the tee shot at hole number 12.
होल नंबर 12 कौन है? खादिम?
Talib.
तालिब हुसैन. Talib Hussain. Talib has hit his shot. Seems like a decent effort. Let's see where it lands. I don't think
It's not on the green.
it's on the left side.
Sir, the wind has really died down. There's no wind right now.
So the play, it should be slightly easier for the players, don't you think? And for the considering their abilities as professional golfers.
It
I
should
mean-
be, but this is a very tough hole. Although
This is
the
one of the toughest holes.
pin position is pretty central.
Asher Masih is now hitting his tee shot. He is accompanied by Waheed Baloch, and Waheed Baloch is also a very seasoned professional. And Amjad Ali? Amjad Yusuf. I think Amjad has already hit his tee shot. No, Waheed hit his tee shot. Now it's Asher. Asher has hit a very nice, boring, low ball. And it has unfortunately
Not got
fallen
into the
slightly
green.
short into the fringe.
Yeah.
But he should manage to make a par from here.
Back to hole number 1. The player has left his approach shot short
शायद नहीं है?
and not a great putt. It's good for speed, not for line.
I think speed wise it was fine because he has a small putt, probably for par.
Probably for par.
11 चेंज कर
Hole number 1. We are going to hole number 16.
16 live and
It's a delicate chip, and that's very nicely
very
done.
well executed. Almost went in. Well done. That's a very good effort.
Pretty good.
Live we are now. Or Ashik Hussain is lining up his putt for birdie. Ashik should be this is a very good line and he has sunk in a beautiful birdie putt. The moment he struck the ball, I knew it was going in because we know that this is a left in putt from the position he was putting from. An excellent birdie putt. Well done. Now Safdar Masi is lining up his birdie putt. This should be a slight left to right putt. And he has pushed it out. Unfortunate. But he goes away with a par. Now Salman Akhtar, he too will have a small, not a small putt. He has about a 7 to 8 feet putt, and it should be more or less straight, or maybe left center. No, it's yeah. It is, I think a 10-foot putt, not 8 feet. I think it all matters on the conviction and execution with confidence, and this should go in. Oh, unfortunately, he was a bit cautious. Like I said, you have to putt with conviction, otherwise, it misses.
12 live है.
Now, back to hole number green at hole number 12. We're on the fringe. But Saqib. Mohammad Saqib, Waheed Baloch, and this was Asher's putt. ये Asher का putt था. Asher साहब ने putt किया है, and he has sunk it past birdie. Well done. He sunk it from there, from a very long distance from the fringe. Like I said earlier, it is a left to right putt, but if you execute it with confidence and self-belief, self-belief and conviction are the most important ingredients of a good round of golf. If you do not believe in yourself, if you do not execute with conviction, you can have a mammoth score. And if you do that, if you successfully execute your shots with self-belief, don't try to get cute and don't try to play over ambitious golf, which is beyond your capacity or your capabilities, you will put in a very good score. That is the spirit, and that's the spirit of golf. That's all I can say. Now, and I think this is now Waheed Baloch. No, this is not Waheed. Oh, good putt. Oh, unfortunately, I'm sorry, he's missed this. I think he's missed the par putt. This was Amjad Yusuf. Amjad Yusuf has missed. Now I think Waheed Baloch will be making his putt. on to hole number 17 tee box. And he has hit the front bunker. He has hit it short. कौन है? चलिए, now we're back to the tee box at hole number 12.
This is the tee box at hole number 12. Mohammad Saqib, Azhar Mahmood, and Bilal Khan.
सबको आवाज आ रही है? ओके 11 लाइव है, हाँ 12 रेडी रहे, बॉल आ रही है, नहीं मारी है।
Player is about to tee off at hole number 12. He's playing very difficult today, this hole. It is a difficult hole. Seems to be going a little left. And he's missed the green. Not happy with that shot. If you miss a green on a par 3, although it's a difficult par 3, but if you miss a green, you're always really frustrated. This is Mohammad Saqib lining up his shot on hole number 12. Not happy at all. That's not a bad result though. It's on the side fringe, but I think the disappointment is of missing out on a hole in one on this hole.
11 लाइव है।
Back to the tee at hole number 12. Players are getting confused about the wind because there seems to be a bit of wind on the tee, but the flag is absolutely still. So this hole is playing its tricks. Lodi Zab has gone for another break. Hopefully we will have some famous other golfers as well of Lahore Gymkhana who are going to be joining in commentary soon and definitely tomorrow. You all know who I'm talking about. Tee shot at hole number 12. Good swing. Picks up his tee very quickly. It's always a good sign. It is a good shot. It is a decent shot. Landed just short of the pin and rolled to the back edge. That's not a bad position to be. Just got the glimpse of that putt at hole number 16. That was a par attempt, which he missed. Not happy. And now on to hole number 1. We've seen a few players apart from this position. Let's go to hole number 17, tee shot.
16 लाइव है।
Players are waiting for the green to be cleared. They're on the tee. There seems to be a little bit of a hold up on hole number 17 green, and the reason is that there was a player who missed a very simple tap in for par, but the green is now cleared, and the players are ready for their tee off. This is Mohammed Naeem. This is Nasir Masih.
17 live है. नहीं, 17 तो बैटरी की लो है. थोड़ा स्लिंग डाउन करके ना जूम इन करना.
This is a nice angle. Oh, he has gone onto the green. A pretty decent shot. Ayan, what do you say? I will take this every day. Yes. So now we're on tee number 2.
Lodi sir, welcome back from
This is
your
my,
break.
thank you so much, sir. Breaks are always needed. Risky. Asif is now about to hit his tee shot from hole number 2. These professional golfers who have been caddies in their younger ages, they have a very long association with us. Because when we started golf, he used to caddy, Asif, if you recall. And
So you started golf a little before me, probably.
I see, but I did not improve at all. That's my problem. I'm a still lousy 12 handicapper.
आजकल तो जो मेरी गेम हो रही है,
अच्छा,
ना ही बात करो तो
मेरे भी यही हाल है. Don't worry. चले, Asif about to hit his tee shot. Asif is this bad habit of sleeping over the ball sometimes. And I think he still has that habit. I think he has again pushed it to the right. Yes, now we're on to tee box at hole number 12. Talu Talat Ijaz. Talat has hit his shot and it has landed beautifully almost. It was pin high ball, but it hasn't stopped on the green. I think it has gone on to the fringe.
Talat normally hits a draw.
But Talat is a very
To stop it.
heavily built, strong golfer. He hits the ball a mile off the tee. And he's joined by Usama Nadeem. ठीक है. Now Usama is hitting his tee shot. क्योंकि मैंने भी Usama has hit his tee shot. अच्छा. It's a very nice shot again. It has trickled
To the
a bit beyond the pin, and this will be a nice makeable. It's a nice downhill putt, slightly tricky because the greens are slightly fast. बिल्कुल हो सकती है. Who's this? Haroon is hitting his tee shot now from the 12th tee. He's looking at it curiously, with pensively, and he has hit a wonderful shot, and his ball should be pin high. Pin high, pin high. Great ball for Birdie. Very impressive. Now we're back to hole number 17. Oh, the players does not seem to be very happy, I think. He almost broke the flag stick into two. And let's hope he hasn't broken his putter. Up and down for a par. Well done. Let's go to hole number 1. We're live on to hole number 16. Players probably lining up for a par putt. And he has drained it. Who's this? I am not sure. I think this is Ansar. Talib Hussain. Okay, sorry. Talat Ijaz, Haroon, and Usama Nadeem. Hole number 11. Where is this Shabir Iqbal? Shabir. वो देख Very nice putt. Was this for a par or a birdie? Okay. There are two makeable birdie putts in this flight, I think. No, I think he's missed his birdie putt. Or is this the flight ahead of them? ये उसामा नदीम? Okay, okay, it's a call hole. Fine, fine. हाँ प्लीज ठीक है ठीक है on to hole number 11 and this is a flight of one of the greatest golfers in the history of Pakistan, Shabir Iqbal, who is joined by Waris Ali and Akhtar Ali. Shabir Iqbal has dominated the Pakistan professional golf circuit for so many years, and he would have continued to dominate had it not been for the arrival of Ahmed Beg, who has now somewhat surpassed him, not in his achievements. This is Waris Ali chipping from. This is a very tricky chip because short side in the on the green, and it has to just drop on the fringe or maybe end. Mm, You see, yes, it won't stop. But tough work still needs to be done, I think. But I think this is the more testing for players like us and not for them. Tee number 12, back to hole number green at hole.
12 live at 12.
Talat Ijaz now putting for birdie from above the green. इसको zoom करे. Talat's attempt of it is looks like a very good putt. Oh, maybe two rolls short, or maybe one roll short. Very good putt. यार ये Mohammad Munir is this is on to hole number 16. Great shot.
11 live है.
Back to hole number 11. नहीं शबीर नहीं. Oh, very aggressive putt for birdie or par, I think. He's not happy because now there's a tough back putt which needs to be made. Shabir Iqbal on the green at hole number 11. It is probably a birdie putt. And in his casual, unconcerned, and nonchalant demeanor, he is gauging up the putt. And he will, without an ounce of emotion, he will sink this putt. That's my expectation. Of course not. And let's hope if he misses the putt, he doesn't get annoyed. Otherwise, the putter might end up in the water hazard. And he has drained in the putt at hole number 11. Wonderfully done. No, Shahid Javed to nahi. This is Ansar Mahmood. Ansar Mahmood. Talib Hussain. Talib Hussain. केड़ा आसिफ
Update on the scores. Asif is leading with a score of -6.
which is wonderful. Asif Ali is a fantastic golfer. He's so talented.
Right behind him is Akbar Mehroz at -5 and Minhaj Wadaj at -4.
4. Followed by a series of golfers at 3 under. And let's not forget Matloob Ahmed, who has now slowly and gradually climbed up the leaderboard at 3 under after 9 holes, which is very good to see because Matloob is also a former winner, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Ayan?
Matloob won the 7th J.A Zaman.
Wow, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. So, it's a very.
Request from people to join the commentary box. It's an open invitation. Anybody who wants to come are more than welcome to join.
But everyone joining will not be paid. यार वो टी उस पे चले गया.
We just missed the tee shot of Shabir Iqbal, Mohammad Shabir at tee number 12. Doesn't look happy because the ball is not on the green.
One live है.
So we're going to go back to hole number 1. Decent chip shot. Should be a tap in for par.
16 live है.
And we are
On
now
to
going to
hole number 16,
16.
par 5.
Munir putting from above the hole.
Acha, let's stay on to the green of hole number 16. Oh, that's so unfortunate. This should have dropped in actually.
The tee shot at hole number 12.
ये तो बारिश नहीं है.
Short and left. Not a great combination.
Not a great combination. But still, he is away from the bunkers, so there's a safe route for a chip onto the green. Going back to hole number 16. And that's a very wonderfully made putt. He was confused between clubs. This also happens. And such confusion can also lead, most of the times, to disaster.
Seems like a good looking shot, but it's short because it's in the front bunker. He's also missed the green.
So there has not been much success in this flight. Ayan Saab.
Nobody on the green, sir.
Hmm. नहीं अभी
And players are waiting for the tee shot on hole number 17. The green is absolutely clear.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Asif Ali, current leader, hits his tee shot at hole number 12. He looks very pensively and looks seems to be very happy, and he has hit a magnificent shot. He has hit a magnificent shot, slightly unlucky that it trickled well beyond the pin for about a 20-foot putt. He is he is enjoying sublime form right now. He is the current leader. He is the current leader at 6 under, but as per the Gem Tour app, but I have been informed that he has also birdied hole number 11 and is current. Here Mohammad has hit his tee shot, and it is slightly short onto the right side of the fringe on the green, so he can attempt to make a two putt from here, unless he's too lucky and get a birdie from this position. On to hole number one,
होल नंबर 1 लाइव है.
live. A very nice chip from up and down. It, oh my goodness, it struck the pin and did not go in, but a wonderful effort by the golf pro. Great job.
15 लाइव है.
Okay, now we're 15 live. Umar Farooq is hitting the tee shot from the hole number 15, part 5.
17 पे बैटरी पिन चौक. 17 पे 11 पे
Seems to be hitting with an open stance, so he'll be hitting a fade.
यार ये 15
नीचे करो. I think considering with the confidence he's moving ahead, he has most likely hit a straight tee ball.
ठीक है.
Well done, शाबाश.
16 लाइव है. हाँ,
But ठंडे
3 फ्रेम सही करो. नहीं नहीं अभी
Now we're on to hole number tee box at hole number 17.
17 बॉल.
Seems like a good shot. It's a good shot on the right side of the flag. He'll have a decent chance for a birdie putt.
16 लाइव है.
Zahir Shah hitting his tee shot on hole number 17. That's a very good shot onto the left side of the pin. He'll have a 12-foot putt for birdie.
1 लाइव है.
One line, 12 पे चलो, 12 leader है.
12 कर दूं.
हाँ.
12 लाइव है. ओके. फ्रेम दो जल्दी से. 12 12 12 राइट पे है जल्दी से फ्रेम करो ओके 12
Okay, so we are on back onto the green at hole number 12, which is the leader flight right now. And this is Sher Mohammed from PGC. Just like I was hoping, he is going to attempt a birdie putt with a putter from a long distance. And he will be hoping to make a good two putt from here, which is very respectable and acceptable. That's a pretty decent effort from a long distance.
ये 11 अच्छा 11 118
फिर पकड़े बंद हो रहे
पावर पावर गई पावर फिर पावर गई
हैं। माइक्स में से बैटरी क्यों जा रही है?
नहीं 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 पावर गई है वही सेम मामला हुआ
ये कैसा यूपीएस है? 2 मिनट टीटी करने लग
वो तो बोलेगा
Okay, so we are still live. We are on the green at 12th hole. Matloob is putting for birdie. And it is slightly short, but a very good effort by Matloob. Unfortunately, he could not sink it in. So he's out with a par. That's a tap in. Now Mohammad Asif. Mohammad Asif. Now Mohammad Asif. उसको क्या राइट तो करे उसको बंदे Mohammad Asif lining up his birdie putt, the leader, the current leader, at 6 or 7 under par. There his putt goes. It looks like very good, but oh my goodness, he's missed it by a whisker. So he'll tap this in for a par. Well done, Asif. He's a magnificent golfer, and he is bringing lots of. I think all the members at Gymkhana Golf Club should be proud of him for the fact that he is now the current leader. Now going on to
17 लाइव है
hole number 17. Mohammad Amir, Mohammad Abid, Arshad Islam, and Arshad Masih. Shahid Islam and Arshad Masih. And Arshad. Hole number 17. Answer it. Answer कहाँ? वो नहीं जा रहा। कम कर गया यार।
ये इतना बैकअप तो है हाँ वही चाहिए वन अपना आयरस आयरस पड़वा लेना
Hole number 16. Akbar Mehroz is putting. Akbar Mehroz is, I think, in second position right now. He's at. It seems that everybody tries to go for the right edge of at this hole, and they're all missing because the putt does not break back. That's a nice tap in for par, perhaps. And Akbar Mehroz stays at 5 under, 1 or 2 strokes behind the leader. Eh? So once again, just capping up with the leaderboard. Asif Ali is leading, followed by Akbar Mehroz at 5 under, Minaj Wadaich at 4 under, and Muhammad Amir, Talib Hussain, Arif Ali, Muhammad Shabir, Shakir Ali at 3 under. Followed by Shehzad Ali, Muhammad Munir, Danish, and Matloob at 2 under. एक नंबर पे
अभी कोई नहीं है, वन लाइव है।
We're live at hole number 1. Shahid Javed, Mohammad Talib. तालिब है ना? नहीं तालिब नहीं शायद। नहीं तालिब नहीं, इसका नाम क्या है? ओ यार आलम आलम and Zainur Rahman.
16 लाइव है। 17 लाइव है।
We're now live at hole number 17. A very decent tee shot. Only
खुद ही किया भी उधर है कोई।
just hanging on to the green at the cusp
16 लाइव
of the fringe on the front end. And this should be an interesting putt for birdie.